Hello everybody and happy new year. It is 2020. It is going to be a brand new year. Thank you so much for being a viewer of the channel, and hopefully we'll have many more videos, many more 5.5.1 duels, and we also have Shadowlands. So that's going to be very exciting. But first we got to get to patch 8.3. The patch 8.3 is going to be season 4, and as of recently I've been grinding in Mythic Pluses. I've been grinding, making sure to slay Azara every single week in Mythic, and while the PvE front of the game has been doing really well, I've been slacking on PvP. So I thought I should probably conquest cap, and lo and behold, looking for people to play some twos with, I found Spart. Spart is the Arcane Mage god that has so many 1v5s on the channel, and I think a lot of you guys should know him, but we decided to play some Outlaw Rogue Arcane. Yeah, that's not gonna go well at all. At least that's what both of us thought, but Arcane and Outlaw, they're not essentially bad specs for one another, but there definitely is something, like it's just not complete, because Fire Mage is really good. And if you have a Fire Mage, you can play Sub, you can play Assass, you can play even Outlaw and do well. If you play as Rogue, if you're playing Assassination, then your Mage can be Arcane or even Frost, but Fire will be preferred. So both of the specs and classes of Mage and Rogue have a preferred spec that is ultimately the strongest. But if you're not playing either one of those, your games are going to be a little wonky. But Outlaw Rogue and Arcane Mage kind of sort of works. Most importantly, it's a lot of fun and it's my preferred way to play. Me and Spart even went to 2100, even get into 2159, but then I started throwing a bunch of games, so we called our lose streak there, and hopefully I'll continue playing more games with the guy. It's actually a lot of fun. Hopefully that'll be the comp that we'll start with for the next season and simply just get better with it. But it's very enjoyable, it's super fun to play, and let me show you a little bit about the talents that I got going on for it. So playing 2v2s as Outlaw, I decided to go back to the original Outlaw build. So your gear is going to be centered around triple Snake Eyes, double Deadshot, triple Deadshot if you can, but I don't have the triple Deadshot, so I have one Brigand's Blades, but hopefully you have a chest with Snake Eyes and Deadshot, shoulders with Snake Eyes and Deadshot, and helm with Snake Eyes and Deadshot. I was able to get triple Heed My Call, so that's been enjoyable. For traits or essences, I'm going for Crucible of Flame as Major, Memory of Lucid, and Conflict and Strife as the two minors. The talents are going to be slightly different. Normally I go Quick Draw, Retractable, Deeper Strat. Instead of Looseness, for 2v2s, you can go Orange Stomach for a big heal build. The Blinding Powder, Alacrity, Killing Spree. For honor talents is Gladys Medallion, Smoke Bomb, Thick as Thieves, and Control as King, but I swap one of these out sometimes for a Drink Up Your Hearties. Actually, I usually run Drink Up Your Hearties most of the time, but I either keep Control as King or Thick as Thieves depending on the fight. Still haven't figured out which one is better for which, but I've been just kind of swapping around Control as King if I can train, Thick as Thieves if I'm going to be trained. But Drink Up Your Hearties gives you a bit more survivability in 2v2 arenas, and 25% of the time, I can trade this to Spart and he can actually use it. Otherwise, 75% of the time, this just disappears in his bags. I'm hoping Blizzard fixes this for Season 4, because inconsistency for this honor talent, just like, come on Blizzard, what are you doing? Can an honor talent actually work in the game? But if anything, it gives you an extra crimson vial to use, so double the heal is quite strong when it comes to just healing recovery. Otherwise, the playstyle is actually quite fun. I try to open up like normal Rogue would. So for Spart, sometimes I'll try to cover him and I'll open with a cheap shot so he can go and polymorph the enemy. We'll get a couple polymorphs in, and I'll usually just use the whatever main target to build common points off of. And then once the polymorphs are done, we can go in for a blind. And if the enemy trinkets, we just reset until I'm able to get a full stun on them all over again. It's actually a really good setup. It feels pretty consistent as long as you're able to keep rolling for good buffs. You also have Concentrated Flame and Killing Spree if you need on-demand damage too. But if the games go for a longer game where you can get maybe a second blind, then that'll be a guarantee that you'll get yourself like 100% kill potential in arenas. But I hope you guys enjoyed these arenas. It's a lot of fun. Check out Spart. I believe sometimes streams on Twitch, so I'll have his link down below. But you guys are more than welcome to send him some messages or questions if you are trying to figure out how to play Arcane Mage. Otherwise, I hope you enjoy this video. So let me explain how majority of our games are going to go. Being a rogue and a mage, we are going to be using a variety of various CC to lock down one enemy in crowd control while stunning the other and trying to go for the kill. In this clip, we decide to go on the rogue, but sometimes we do swap targets if an enemy, let's say, uses a crucial defensive that puts them in the open. We score a trinket out of the priest as Spart aggressively tries to polymorph him while I try to punish the rogue. Now, all I need to do is blind the healer, we need to get a stun onto the rogue, and if he's low enough, we might just be able to close out the game. I'm not really sure what happened in this clip because it doesn't look like the rogue trinketed anything, but we did land a stun on the rogue with a smoke bomb, and the stun broke a little bit early. Must have meant that the rogue trinketed, but for whatever reason my add-on didn't pick up that his trinket was used, which is why the rogue wasn't able to trinket the next stun. Just thought I should explain this. I will be timing into this video to explain certain parts of the arena, but otherwise enjoy the video. As the Demon Hunter flies up in the air, he gets very low, and as the healer goes to Cyclone Spart as he's the only one out in the open, Spart actually locks out the healer, preventing him from being able to heal, and Spart basically solos what is left of the Demon Hunter.